all, welcome back to Uncommon Geeks. Myself, Vasant. I hope you all doing well. In case if you see me for the first time on the internet, I'm a content creator. I help people to clear their interviews. I made a lot of beautiful series in the past, which has been appreciated by many. I'll try to add that somewhere on the screen, also in the description section. Recently, I started talking a bit about the engineering students because I got a lot of a good number of engineering students as followers in my LinkedIn. They keep asking me a lot of questions, and I made one video which was appreciated by many. I'll try to add that video somewhere on the screen, also in the description. And few of those who message me on LinkedIn and also on the YouTube comment section, like in that video, I had discussed about the 5 fundamental important concepts that you need to be aware when you're doing your engineering. Okay, and in case if you're not watched the video, I would highly advise if you're an engineering student or just passed out of engineering, please watch that video. I'll try to put that on the screen, also in the description section. So after watching the video, many asked me one question, Vasant, how to get the good internships? Like I have been studying at so and so college, and I have also done some amount of projects, but I'm looking for a good internships, but I'm not getting the right avenues. How to get the good internships? Okay, so I thought of explaining at least 3 to 4 easiest ways to find an internship. If I would have been an engineering student right now, what are the ways that I would have followed to get an internship? I'm going to show it to you live in this video. And I never did an internship throughout my engineering. Why I did not do, I explained in my previous video. Maybe it's a worth watching why you should not be taking up an internship as well. Okay, this video is for those who want to take an internship and why they want to take an internship. I'll elaborate. Okay, now without wasting further time, let's get started with the first technique. So the first and the easiest technique of getting an internship is to basically go to some portal and apply for it. Correct? Same way how we apply for a job, apply for internship. One of the website that I highly recommend, and when I was doing engineering also popular, even now also it is a popular, is INTERNSHALA. Okay. So you can go to website and you can search for internshala.com. Okay. It's get opened up. It has been appreciated by many. In fact, there are scenarios where I was in a hiring committee and I took interns from the INTERNSHALA, and there are a lot of companies who are actively looking for interns from the internshala. Okay, so you can come here and you can come here and you can see what are you looking for, basically which area you're looking and popular categories, etc. Let's say I'm looking for engineering. Okay, and I'm looking for work from home option. Okay, and I'm looking for location Bengaluru. Okay, these are the my criterias, and you start seeing a lot of different internships here. Okay, somebody wants a research assistant, somebody wants a mechanical engineering at IISc, so research assistant, signal processing and additive design, IT project management. See, obviously it is there, you can go and apply, and every time you may not get back the call. Okay, but there is nothing wrong in applying here. With my whatever the experience of Internship, at least 2 to 3 applications out of 10 or 20 will get a call back. Either they'll tell you are not meeting the criteria, or they'll shortlist you and do an take your internship, take your interview and select for the internship. Okay, so this is one of the active platform which I would highly advise you to watch and follow constantly, and keep applying. Have a resume and don't upload same resume for all the internships. So upload the relevant resume. For example, you are a software developer or you are a mechanical engineering, let's say, so you want to work for a design kind of roles, like how to design a vehicle. Okay, but you have got an there you applied and you have not a goal, but you got another internship for the mechanical where they're looking for a research intern, so where they want to do research on some old vehicles and do some data analytics. So in such cases, put some modify resume to meet those needs. Don't upload one resume for all the internships. Have few variations of your resume and upload it. Okay, so this is the first and the most easiest way of finding the internship. Okay, now let us go to the second step or the second process. So the first step you got how to find an internship. Second, and the most easy way of finding the internship is with the help of meetups. Okay, I think most of you heard the website meetup.com. So in meetup.com is basically dedicated for people meeting together with different reasons. Okay, there are photography meetups, there are some adventure meetups, and many other things. So there is also meetups related to tech. Okay, so if you look at the website, I've just come here in search, I've selected the tech as my category. Okay, you are seeing a lot of meetups happening here. So Microsoft Reactor Bengaluru, GDC Cloud Bengaluru, API Security India, Docker Bangalore, AWS User Bangalore, goes on. Okay, so is everything relevant for you? No. So meetups are not like you will find it in an area where you're interested. This is an area for you to network. Okay, let's say I click on the Microsoft Refactor Bangalore. Okay, I'm opening this. So there are how many folks are there? There are around 20,000 members in this meetup. Okay, you can also become join this group. And when is their next meetup? Their next meetup is in August 5th, 4:30 p.m. IST. Learnathon Azure Static Web Apps. So some are online, some are offline. So whenever they are offline, they are generally held at a very big technical firms like HP, Oracle, etc. in their office campuses. Okay, and some are paid and most are not paid. So please go and attend these meetings in person. I would advise, if they are on a offline basis, go and attend in person and build your network. Talk to people, make them your friends. And there will be people from the different companies, correct? Startups, mid-range, MNC, top companies everywhere. Talk to them, build your network. Most of these meetups will have a particular time interval set for making these connections itself. Okay, so connect to it with different folks, get their numbers, get their in LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn contact, or some details so that you can approach them. And once you have the good connection all across that you get from meetups, you can approach them. Is there any internship? I am having so and so skill. I'm looking for internship, and definitely there is a chance where you can get the internships. Let's say 2 to 3 meetups you attended and you did not get any internships. Definitely you are getting some knowledge out of those meetups, correct? And see, these are the things doesn't happen over just like at 1 second. They'll take time. Okay, first you have to build your network, and they need to think like you have a very good profile, correct? Let's say you give a LinkedIn profile, they look at it and they're not so happy. Whatever the skills they're looking, you're not having. So try to modify your profile to look to and meet their needs, and definitely there's a chance like you will get an internship. Okay, this is the second criteria. Let's go to the third criteria. For the third criteria, I'm not going to open any website or any show. This is most simple one, that is LinkedIn. Okay, so LinkedIn is one of the easiest tool to get across connection with a lot of people. Okay, and this is one of the very important aspect where you can connect with your own alumni of the college. I said this in my last video also. Let's say your college started in 2001. Now it is 2022. Correct. Easily there are most to 16 to 17 batches have been passed out of your college. A person with a 17 years of experience will be either a director, VP, and some companies it could be a CTO, CEO, etc. Correct. So they have a high potential of selecting you for a particular role. So please connect with them on the LinkedIn. But again, I've explained this in last video also. People may not accept your request so easily because you're from his college or his or her college. So you need to have something to distinguishable on your profile. So let's say you have done some open source contribution, mention that, or you have done some projects, lot of beautiful projects, mention, take a screenshot and a video of that and put it on LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile should say what you are, correct? Then there is a high chance people would connect with you. So after they connect with you, then approach them. So you may also see job section in LinkedIn and look for there is there an internship. If there are internships, please approach your connection, ask him, I am so and so and I want to apply for an internship here, can you please help me? So this is that quite of a time consuming process. Except applying at INTERNSHALA, rest all are time consuming process, but they're worth trying because you are getting a connection here, which is going to help you either now or also in future. Even after you get into a job, it is not so easy to switch a job. You need a reference for somebody else to switch to a job easily, correct? So for all those, it will be helpful. So connect with as many as people possible on your LinkedIn. Try to connect with those guys where you are interested to work. For example, you want to work for a startup or you want to work for an MNC, try to connect with those guys and approach them. Okay, then definitely it will be helpful for you to get internship help from them. Okay, now let's go to the last point. The last point, and it is also one of the very important point. So you can build again a very good connection. We already discussed Meetup, LinkedIn, and the third easiest way to get a connection is by volunteering. So there are a lot of big technical events that happen if you're in a metro cities, especially cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, the Noida region, Delhi NCR. So all these regions, there is a lot of technical events keep on happening. So and they do need volunteers from engineering background. So they will not be, you will not be asked to do some very big task, probably giving a pamphlet or to make sure certain things are going well, or to just make sure people in an auditorium are sitting quiet. There'll be some jobs like this, correct? So you go and do volunteer. This is not something that you have to do actively. Whenever you think there's a very big event, it is worth attending and worth volunteering also, you can do. For example, in Bangalore, in every October, November, there are event happens called Open Source India. It's one of the largest event. It generally happens at a particular place in near Majestic itself. Okay, in Bangalore. So it has been a lot of people all across India come to that particular event. And in case if you go to such events, you can form a very good connection by just by volunteering, correct? Let's say somebody comes, some very big company associates are working on, or somebody you in a room wherever you are sitting, somebody else are sitting, talk to them and see can they give you internship. It is not like you always talk to them to get an internship, correct? You just talk to people, you see are they in the same page as what you are, then approach them for this help, correct? So otherwise also building a connection doesn't hurt you. Get their LinkedIn, connect with them on LinkedIn. In future whenever there is a requirement, probably you can approach them or they can approach you, correct? So these are the four aspects that I think if I am in engineering right now, I would follow to get a internship in a firm that I am looking for. The first one is Internshala, second one Meetups, third thing LinkedIn, fourth is the volunteering. And there are many websites like Internshala, like Indeed, Naukri, etc. Even there also you can apply. Since Internshala is dedicated for internship, I demoed in this video, but feel free to look for other websites, also apply the internship there as well. Okay, so that's all about this video. In case you like this video, please like the video on my YouTube channel. The reason I say just by you liking my video will make video to be visible for a lot of people. If the video is visible for a lot of people, there's a high chance they'll click on it and channel becomes popular. And also video becomes popular, it will help people to get their internships, correct? And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Uncommon Geeks, and do not forget to comment about the video. If you like the video, comment, tell it's good. If you're not liking the video, also tell what could have been improvised. And I'm open for all of your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in next video.